All right, here we go. Another video in Bali. So, staying at this villa guest house place. Pretty good. Can't complain. The That's the thunder though, lightning and stuff coming through. But just gonna record a little video because it's been an interesting past couple of days, to say the least. So for anyone that doesn't know, I'm in Bali, Canggu, for a few days, and it's been good. It's been very insightful. This is the first time I've ever traveled by myself anywhere. But it's been, yeah, like I said, really insightful. So insightful to say the least, actually. I've learned a lot of stuff about myself, about the importance of networking, the importance of meeting new people, the importance of expanding your perspectives. So I kind of just wanted to touch on it in this video and kind of share my plans for the future. I did think while I was here that I'd have a lot more free time to be reflecting on it and making a few more videos and doing a bit more, self-work, but it's actually been a hectic few days. So been running, gym, meeting new people has been great. I think the coolest thing about being here is the ability to meet like-minded people, which is always fun. And just seeing other people that are excelling in life, and it kind of inspires you and opens up your perspective that there's a lot out there in the world, and you got to really grab it by the balls and take it. Otherwise, you're just missing out on the opportunity. And that's kind of what I wanted to talk about in this video, is not being a bitch and actually doing things that you know deep down and subconsciously you should be doing. And a perfect example of this is, for myself, at least, right now in the stage that I am. I'm very disciplined with gym. Diet could be better, of course. But, training, business, networking, doing those types of things, all pretty good at. But one thing that's been on my goals that I actually haven't done this year is building a personal brand. And there's a couple of reasons for that, which I'll explain. So probably the biggest reason I haven't pursued my goal of a personal brand is I'm too much of this to think what people care about me. I always like to think I don't. Like, I always do stuff for myself. But I think the idea of doing a personal brand when I'm like not at the stage I want to be, showcasing it, has put me off it. And that's not what I want with my personal brand. I want it to be more about showcasing my journey and documenting it, and kind of building an audience of people that are like-minded in that way. But yeah, just put it off for way too long. And even then, perfect example, I care too much what people think. Like, even just walking down the street here in Bali, putting it out of my comfort zone, I was just sitting in my room and I was like, fuck, what am I doing? Like, just stop and do it. Who gives a fuck what people think? Like, I'm never gonna ever, see these people ever again. So who cares? And it's very cliche to say, but you only live once, and if you want to go after the goals that you want to go after, then you just got to do it. And one of those goals that I'm a big believer in is building a personal brand. I think the reason for it, there's several, obviously, from a business side of view. Having that, authentic connection with people is huge. But I also just think, I feel, it feels personal and purposeful in doing so. So my goal to myself for now, not 2025, not 2 weeks time, for now, is to start documenting it. And I'm going to get backlash for it. I'm going to get fit for it. I'm going to make it authentic to myself. I'm not going to copy other people's styles. I'm not going to try and make it go viral or anything, because that's not the purpose of it. The purpose of it is to document my learnings, document my opportunities, document my journey, and kind of prepare myself through all of that. So that's what I'm going to be doing from now. I've decided. So yeah, I'm gonna give it a crack. Um, see what happens. See what happens. And the reason I kind of say all this now is being here in Bali and being surrounded by these people. They did it. They all experienced the same thing I'm feeling right now, but they knew that there was more to life than worrying about what people think and doing. And I had a really good chat with a couple of lads I met running the other day, and they said just do it. Who gives a fuck? And I know deep down subconsciously it's something I want to do, so I'm going to go ahead and do it. And I think that's the power of surrounding yourself with like-minded people, but also putting yourself out of your comfort zone. I'm not going to lie, I was really nervous coming to Bali. I wasn't sure if I'd meet anyone. I wasn't sure if I'd do anything. I just felt a bit uncertain about the whole thing, which left me feeling a bit anxious. But I think it's the best thing I've ever done. I mean, it's only been a few days here, and I've learned so much. I've met many new people. I've met potential relationships and networks that are huge, that you just wouldn't get if you didn't go out of your comfort zone and do it. So 2025 was already the plan, but I'm just going to double down on it. I'm going to travel around the world, doing work, doing something that's purposeful and fulfilling. We'll see how we go. I've got big goals for 2025. I'm going to make a video about my goals, hold myself accountable to it, but it's fucking exciting. It is so fucking exciting. And I'm going to share it all. I'm going to share it on YouTube. I'm going to start on Instagram. I'm just going to go balls deep into it and fucking do it, because when else am I? If I'm not going to do it now, when else am I going to do it? So, yeah, this is more of an accountability video for myself. So, yeah, appreciate it.
So I was just editing this video. My videos aren't edited. It's just more clipping them together. But I realized I haven't actually touched on the reason, other than, obviously wanting to document my journey, it feeling purposeful. It feels like a calling for me to do it by the universe. I know that sounds a bit wish-washy for those that don't abide by that stuff, but it does. That's the whole point of this, to be honest and reflect on it. But the other reason that I want to start a personal brand is from a business and a networking point of view. If you look at anybody you follow on Instagram, you watch on YouTube, you consume their content, you automatically build a level of trust with them. And you almost build a relationship without you even actually meeting that person. And it's great from many points of views, right? From a business point of view, you can monetize it. From a networking point of view, you meet like-minded, similar people that are in the same position or if not better positions than you. And I think it's something that is untapped in the general population. I think a lot of people, myself included, up until, a few weeks ago, I realized that everyone else started in the exact same position that, we're in right now. Or maybe not if you're already started a personal brand. But if you haven't started a personal brand, I urge you to. And the reason for that is there's a multitude of reasons, but I think it's not talked enough about the importance of leveraging a personal brand for business and network. Like I was saying just then, everyone that has a successful business that amplifies it with a personal brand sees the biggest success. And you just have to look around and actually deeply analyze it to see that to be evident. And it's something that in 2025 and actually starting now, like I just said, I'm going to pay very close attention to. I'm going to study it. If you look at the screen up here, I'm going to invest a lot of money so I actually do it. I'm looking at dropping 3, 4, 5 grand into this. Actually invest into making sure I'm taking action on this through that financial investment. And I want to take content to the next level. I want to have an aesthetic content. I want to be able to provide value, stuff that I'm learning about. I know there's a lot of people that I've even, and it it shocks me to this day that I have 50 subscribers on YouTube. Probably 80% of them are my mates or something, and I still getting Instagram DMs from people asking how to do stuff or what I've done or asking for tips and stuff, and I'm just thinking like, holy fuck, these people with thousands of followers, millions of followers, like the opportunities must be endless. Here I am, sat in Bali, with 50 subscribers. I've built, along with my business partner Hugo, a business from zero to, about to hit $50,000 a month. We're gonna hit 100,000 a month in the next few months. So why not fucking document it? That's exciting. Like when else in your life are you gonna have the opportunity to do all this? And next year I'm gonna be traveling around. I'm gonna be back in Bali. I'm gonna be doing Europe, potentially even Cape Town. Like the opportunities again are endless. So why not share some value along the way? Why not potentially inspire someone? And why not, again, like all these videos, use it as a point of reflection? And tying that all together, obviously, that is kind of the foundation of it all. But, there's obviously other stuff to it, like the ability of networking, the ability to build a business around a personal brand, the ability to leverage certain parts of your business through a personal brand. And without me rambling on anymore, it's like I've come to that realization. And I think people in the next few years are going to get left in the dust if they don't build a personal brand. And obviously, for all the reasons that I've said earlier, I just urge, if you're doing something with your life that is purposeful and value driven, then I think you should be documenting it. So I'm going to share my journey. It's going to be a long one. It's going to be a fun one, but fuck it. Again, if no one watches this shit, I don't really give a shit. But if one person finds it interesting, then hey, I guess I've done an okay job. Anyway, enough of me rambling.